Hi guys, welcome to Commercial Law Tutorials, Law of Property. This is our first lesson. We are going to look at the definition, requirements and the types of property we have. In this lesson, first of all we are going to look at the definitions, then absolute ownership, requirements, and the types of property we have. Definition. Law of property is the law that is also commonly referred to as the law of things. A thing is a legal object of real right. Law of property deals with anything that forms part of a person's estate, that is, individual total assets, what he owns, minus any liabilities that he has also. So, it consists of the various legal norms which regulate the legal relationship between persons and things, therefore governing the ownership in real property and personal property. That is law of property. What is a thing? Remember, property is anything which can be part of a person's estate, including corporeal things and incorporeal things. So, a thing can be defined with reference to its characteristics. It is an object outside the human body, which is an independent entity, capable of being controlled by a person who uses it, and it also has value. That is a thing. For instance, we have land, buildings, tools, equipment, servitudes, bonds, crops, clothes, vehicles. These are all examples of things. When someone owns a thing, he has absolute ownership on that thing. Let us look at absolute ownership. When one has absolute ownership, he uses a thing and enjoys its fruit for his own and his family wants and needs. Use the thing for his benefit while satisfying needs and wants of others, that is, through production. Give others temporary right to use that thing. Exclude others from using the thing. Alienate or transfer absolute ownership to others. Refuse to use it and decline others from using it. And also, he can destroy it. That is absolute ownership of the thing. What are requirements in the law of property? The property that one owns should have value. It should be useful and should be valuable to humans. Value is not always economical though, but can be in some other way, like sentimental value. It must also be an independent entity, and it should be capable of human control. A cannot be owned under the law of property by anyone because one cannot control A. So the thing that one owns as a property should be capable of human control. Those were the requirements for the property owned under this section of law. Let us move on to the types of property we have. We have two major types of property, that is, real property and personal property. Let us look first at real property. Real property is land and anything growing and built on it. So it is land and all structures as well as things that are attached to the land. The things are immobile or immovable. They can't be moved from one place to another. They are fixed where they are on that land. As we have been saying, the examples are buildings, crops, and trees growing on that land. They make the real property as they can't be moved from that place. Then we have personal property. Personal property is anything besides land that is capable of being owned. It is movable and can be either tangible or intangible, tangible being physical objects. So tangibles are vehicles, furniture, and clothes. Those are our examples. And the intangibles are stocks, bonds, patents, and copyrights. We should note that even if the property is real or personal, it can be private, public, or community property. That is, it can be owned by an individual or the public in general, like roads and street lights. That was all I had for you. Remember to subscribe and like. Thank you so much for watching.